Okay, everybody. Welcome to the Rensselaer County Legislative Meeting for Tuesday, May 11, 2021. The legislature is now called to order. Let's see here. The meeting will be teleconference as well as in Zoom. County Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Mr. Bailey.
Here.
Mr. Bendet.
Here.
Mr. Burns. Mr. Casal.
Here.
Ms. Doran.
I'm vaccinated and I'm present.
Congratulations. Mr. Fiacco. Mr. Fleming.
Here.
Mr. Grant.
Present.
Mr. Grimm.
Here.
Mr. Harrington.
Present.
Ms. Hoffman.
Here.
Mr. Loveridge.
Here.
Mr. Patiri.
Here.
Mr. Peter.
Here.
Mr. Tessman.
Here.
Ms. Sullivan Tita.
Present.
Ms. Weaver.
Present.
Mr. Wysocki.
Here.
Chairman Stammel.
Here.
There are 17 present and 2 absent.
Invocation, Mr. Grant.
God, you have created all things by the power of your word, and you renew the earth by your spirit. Give now the water of life to those who thirst for you, that they may bring forth abundant fruit in your glorious kingdom. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Congratulations, Mr. Grant.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Lord. Meeting agenda, presentation petitions,
On file,
presentation communications,
on file,
reports of commissions,
on file,
department reports,
on file,
reports of standing committees,
on file.
local laws,
There is one tonight.
index of resolutions. Okay, on the local law. Oh, wait, we have a motion. You have a motion.
I move that we dispense with the reading of the minutes of the regular meeting of April 13th, 2021, and approve the minutes as printed.
I'll second. Motion made, seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
So moved. The local law. We have a local law. It's a roll call vote. Will clerk please read the law?
A local law authorizing 12 and 13-year-old licensed hunters to hunt deer with a firearm or crossbow during hunting season with the supervision of an adult licensed hunter, introduced by Harrington, Casal, Tessman, Patiri, and Wysocki. This is a roll call vote. Mr. Bailey.
Yes.
Mr. Bendet.
Yes.
Mr. Casal.
Yes, can I call guidance, or?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of environmental, aspect of this law here. This law allows interested Jews to participate in the effectiveness of hunters in managing deer populations throughout the state. And as you know, I live out a mile outside Shoreline Trail Road, and people go home to my house, and these are guys, and grazing deer. So it's in keeping with the managing deer populations, and the hunters tend to this early involvement and participation in New York hunting tradition cultivates a conservation ethic among young people, encouraging appreciation for the state's abundant natural resources and developing responsibility to act as stewards to protect these resources for future generations. Nevertheless.
Thank you.
Ms. Doran.
I'll explain my vote. I was calling in all to see my family for the first time, and I have a 12-year-old grandnephew. And he has a very responsible father who is going to teach him all these. And I was told by my nephew that if I did not vote yes, he would not teach me. I'll be voting yes.
Oh, yeah, talk to him. Good man.
Mr. Fleming.
No.
Mr. Grant.
Aye.
Mr. Grimm.
If I may, Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
I'm happy to see that we put this on the table, this motion to be voted on. And, like I just said, coming from the state, it's a very good idea, good concept. I mean, we're essentially setting up kind be able to train their children and to be able to give their children this opportunity. So I'm going to vote yes on that.
Mr. Harrington?
Yeah, I'm on here as a sponsor. You know, coming from the farm country, we learned to handle sons when we were quite young. I got my first 22 when I was 6 years old, my 410 when I was 7. We learned from our dad how to handle the guns and safety and saying simple things like when you go from one field to the next, you put your rifle down under the fence, you walk down, distance, crawl under the fence, go back and pick up your rifle. I think that training is very easy when you're young to learn. And I think this is an excellent opportunity. So I'm going to be taking it.
Ms. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Leverage?
Yes.
Mr. Patiri?
Yes.
Mr. Peter?
Yes.
Mr. Testman?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan Tita?
Yes.
Ms. Weaver?
Yes.
Mr. Wysocki?
Yes.
Chairman Stammel?
I'm be voting yes, and also I would just like to say that I would have the opportunity to be in the city village, had the opportunity to learn how to use firearms, myself, and with my grandfather. And those are moments of learning and opportunities that I don't think I would have had if he wasn't there to teach me back then, because he didn't last very much longer after I was 10 or 11 years old. And they were responsible learning, and because they're dealing with the youth, your parents or your grandparents or even mentors, they understand the responsibilities that they're giving these children, and they make sure they know and they understand, or they wouldn't be doing it. And they won't do it, but the child understands. So I'm voting yes as well. Thank you.
16 ayes, 1 no. Mr. Fleming?
Thank you for everybody's attention to this matter. Next, we have the index of resolutions, index of resolutions, which is, first one is G 14921.
G 14921, resolution authorizing the purchase of specialized uniforms for tactical officers, Office of the Rensselaer County Sheriff, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Weaver.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 15021.
G 15021, resolution authorizing an amended agreement and amending the 2021 Rensselaer County adopted budget, Appendix B, Office of the Rensselaer County Sheriff, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Weaver.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 15121.
G 15121, resolution authorizing payment of additional rent operating expenses pursuant to lease agreement, Departments of Social Services, Probation, and Youth, introduced by legislators Grant, Testman, Weaver.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 15221.
G 15221, resolution authorizing payment under the Care at Home program and amending the 2021 Rensselaer County adopted budget, Department of Social Services, introduced by legislators Grant, Testman, Weaver.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 15321.
G 15321, resolution authorizing a color copier printer lease and maintenance agreements, Van Rensselaer Manor, introduced by legislators Grant, Testman, Weaver.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 15421.
G 15421, resolution authorizing an intermunicipal agreement with Hoosick Falls Central School District for a deputy sheriff school resource officer position and amending the 2021 Rensselaer County adopted budget, Office of the Rensselaer County Sheriff, introduced by legislators Grant, Testman, Weaver.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 15521.
G 15521, resolution authorizing acceptance of funds from the Consolidated Appropriations Act 2021 and amending the 2021 Rensselaer County adopted budget, Unified Family Services, Aging, introduced by legislators Bailey, Peter, and Fleming.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 15621.
G 15621, resolution authorizing the purchase of imagery peripherals, data training and access, Bureau of Tax Services, introduced by legislators Leverage, Stammel, and Grimm.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 15721.
G 15721, resolution authorizing the purchase of highway signposts, Highway Department, introduced by legislators Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 15821.
G 15821, resolution authorizing a supplemental agreement for engineering services, Highway Department, introduced by legislators Lovers, Grant, Weaver, Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
On the question. All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 15921.
G 15921, resolution authorizing purchases of automotive collision repairs for Rensselaer County Facility Vehicle Fleet Auto Maintenance and Highway Department, Bureau of Central Services, introduced by legislators Lovers, Grant, Weaver, Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
On the question. All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 16021.
G 16021, resolution authorizing a contract for the purchase of dairy products and eggs, Department of Aging, Office of the Rensselaer County Sheriff, and Van Rensselaer Manor Nursing Home, Bureau of Central Services, introduced by legislators Lovers, Grant, Weaver, Stammel, and Grimm.
On the question. All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 16121.
G 16121, resolution authorizing the purchase of fuels, petroleum, and petroleum blend products for the use by the Rensselaer County facilities, municipal school districts, and Hudson Valley Community College, Bureau of Central Services, introduced by legislators Lovers, Grant, Weaver, Stammel, and Grimm.
On the question. All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 16221.
G 16221, resolution accepting funds from New York State for Raise the Age and amending the 2021 Rensselaer County adopted budget, Department of Probation, Office of the Rensselaer County Sheriff, and Department of Social Services, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Weaver.
On the question. All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 16321.
G 16321, resolution authorizing an amendment to resolution number G 1921, Bureau of Public Safety, introduced by legislators Testman, Grant, and Weaver.
On the question. All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
G 16421.
G 16421, resolution amending the 2021 Rensselaer County adopted budget, Department of Health, introduced by legislators Lovers, Grant, Weaver, Bendet, Casal, and Doran.
On the question. All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 16521.
G 16521, resolution providing the distribution of mortgage tax, introduced by legislators Lovers, Stammel, and Grimm.
On the question. All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 16621.
G 16621, resolution commending the Rensselaer County law enforcement officers and officers nationwide and recognizing May 9th through the 15th, 2021 as National Police Week in Rensselaer County, introduced by legislators Testman, Hoffman, Stammel, Loveridge, Harrington, Bailey, Bendet, Casal, Fiaco, Grant, Patiri, Peter, Wysocki, and Burns.
On the question.
Mr. Chairman, if I may? Yes. As we discussed in special rules with this unit, we're screening for a amendment of this. I'm sorry that it didn't come through. We had had some questions and rules last week about this. We had thought that we would hear back from the majority to answer some of the questions, particularly in whereas number 9. And in general, I also think this is clouding, this particular whereas is clouding the intent of this resolution of honor. And that aside, though, I still see the importance of all of this, this resolution. But I can't let this go by without moving to the table. We should have had more communication about this, so we knew exactly what this meant, particularly about the access to personal records. I don't know how any of that has anything to do with an honor.
I understand. Your vote is?
I'll vote with the general.
It's opposed.
I'll vote with the general.
No, nobody voted yes. Oh, no. Did you call it to? No, I didn't call it. Okay. We were just questioning. Yes, Mr. Chairman.
I'd just like to say that I'm happy to support this resolution this week in particular in support of our local, state, and nationwide law enforcement agencies. You know, as we can see, the troubling things that happen currently around our country. We see major cities that are currently fighting or fighting for opportunities to fund police agencies. They're fighting for, you know, allowing public access to personnel records. They're fighting opportunities to protect police agency or police officers with qualified immunity. all mechanisms that have been in place for years and years and years through local law enforcement. And we see day by day, even in our own New York City itself, Albany City, they're looking for moves that put already a dangerous profession and multiplying that times 2 or even more, based on the current past and atmosphere. This resolution reads as a whole. What we're making the mistake of doing is judging over 700,000 law enforcement professionals in the country based on the poor actions of a few. And it's created a dangerous situation. I've talked to law enforcement. I've talked to Highway Patrol. I've talked to the wives and family members of police officers. They're fearful for their lives. They're fearful for their own safety. They don't understand exactly, the cause of the reason that's taking place right now. We can't take away the specifics that protect our police officers from harm. So I just want to say I support this resolution as written in whole.
Thank you, Mr. Ness. Is there anyone else who'd like to speak in this resolution? No one else? Would clerk please call the roll?
Actually, this is a voice vote unless requested, so you can call for a voice vote. Well, you started doing a roll call, so just whatever you want to do.
Wait, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? So moved. Thank you.
17 ayes.
Next would be P 16721.
P 16721, resolution recognizing May 2021 as National Military Appreciation Month, introduced by legislators Harrington, Testman, and the entire legislative body.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. P 16821.
P 16821, resolution recognizing May 21st, 2021 as National Poppy Day, introduced by legislators Harrington, Testman, and the entire legislative body.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. So moved.
17 ayes.
P 16921.
P 16921, resolution recognizing June 2021 as Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder Awareness Month, introduced by legislators Harrington, Testman, and the entire legislative body.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. P 17021.
P 17021, resolution recognizing May 9th through the 15th as Economic Development Week in Rensselaer County, introduced by legislators Bailey, Bendet, and the entire legislative body.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. P 17121.
P 17121, resolution recognizing June 2021 as National Dairy Month, introduced by legislators Harrington, Wysocki, Peter, and the entire legislative body.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. P 17221.
P 17221, resolution proclaiming May 2nd through the 8th, 2021 as Correctional Officers Week in Rensselaer County, introduced by legislators Testman, Hoffman, and the entire legislative body.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. P 17321.
P 17321, resolution declaring Rensselaer County as a Second Amendment Preservation County, introduced by legislators Patiri, Stammel, Hoffman, Leverage, Harrington, Bailey, Bendet, Casal, Fiaco, Grant, Peter, Testman, and Wysocki.
On the question?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to explain my vote. This resolution, as it reads, we're recognizing the county as a Second Amendment Preservation County, and as I said in rules, for the past 2 years, a resolution similar to this has been brought to the legislature, and in both cases, we amended it to read that it be a resolution declaring Rensselaer County, an all-amendment preservation county, not singling out just one amendment. And quite frankly, I don't see times as being any different from the last 2 years. So I am voting no on this for that reason.
Thank you, Mr. Tony. On the question?
Mr. Chairman? Yeah, I think it's very important. We've taken a serious look at the Second Amendment. No pun intended, but I think the Second Amendment's really come under fire lately. And I think it's very important that we let everybody know we're backing the Second Amendment as is. I vote in favor of it. Thank you.
Any further discussion?
Well, Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I'd just like to say, I'd like to believe that Rensselaer County is sanctuary for all of the amendments that we have
of,
Right, there we go. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
12 ayes, 5 noes? You know,
Thank you for
right?
your comment.
You're a yes? 13 ayes, 4 noes.
Thank you. P 17421.
P 17421, resolution commending East Greenbush Town Supervisor Jack Conway as the elected official of the year by the New York State Park and Recreation Society, introduced by legislators Grimm, Dorn, Fleming, Sullivan, Tito, Weaver, Grant, Hoffman, Fiacco, Bailey, and the entire legislative body.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
Way to go, Jack. Thank you. P 17521.
P 17521, resolution recognizing the 2020 Troy Business Improvement District Sammy Award recipients, introduced by legislators Grant, Doran, Burns, Fleming, Sullivan, Tito, Weaver, and the entire legislative body.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. P 17621.
P 17621, as amended in special rules, resolution opposing New York State Senate Bill S 4264-A and Assembly Bill 6967, introduced by legislators Testman, Stammel, Hoffman, Loveridge, Harrington, Bailey, Bendet, Casal, Fiacco, Grant, Patiri, Peter, and Wysocki.
On the question? Mr. Chairman, if I may?
We discussed this in special rules, we also discussed this last week in rules. And, you know, we didn't have to back up that, we told today in special rules that we given with this, that there was some sort of analysis done by, Senator Jordan's office. We didn't have that for the backup. And as I mentioned last week, you know, where we say that, gasoline's gonna go up 55 cents a gallon, and home heating costs are going to go up 25% a gallon. This seems a little bit speculatory to me, and I think that, you know, in our position is not to cause any kind of hysteria with people and giving them in such numbers like this, and we don't know. We discussed in special rules that, you know, maybe we'll be right down in a couple of months, but I think we should be right all the time. And, for that, I'm just.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, that was in the, from Senator Jordan's office, that was from the Senator's Senate, the full Senate, Republican. It's not from her office. I believe I gave the information on the bill, but it's an 80-page document that you gotta read through. It's a very complicated document. You can find out, put all the things together, and find out that it could be 45, it could be 85, just put 55 on there, but there's gonna be a raise in taxes on this.
If I may, Mr. Chairman, you know, my question was that we didn't receive that backup. I'm sorry, I didn't know that it came from the entire Senate and not just the Senator's office. But again, it is still speculation, and I don't think we're in a position to speculate on the cost for people that don't know. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, on the same issue, the 55 cent per gallon speculation and the 25% speculation. I've done some, you know, rudimentary, the best I could do research on it. No one that I could find has actually put it in written word saying these things. I personally would be embarrassed. You know, I try to tell the truth, and I'd be embarrassed to send this to Governor Cuomo, Jackie Jordan, the President, John McCutcheon, that I don't believe is the truth. So I'm going to put it on.
I think at a certain point you were arguing over some minutia. Bottom line is, we're looking at a tax that would impact working families the most. And at a time when people are struggling to get back on their feet after a pandemic, I can't think of a worse thing to do than to kneecap people with higher gasoline taxes and higher home heating bill taxes. I'll be voting yes.
Any further? Yes, Rob?
Yeah, seeing that the price of fuel in the past 6 months has gone up over 75 cents a gallon, I would tend to believe that 55 is not out of the realm of possibility. I haven't seen any written documents, but it went up 6 cents this past week. So with that, I will be voting yes.
Anyone else? I kind of agree with the majority of this as well. Signs that we've seen, though we haven't seen written, obviously there's been a lot of talk about it. I don't care what news channel you watch. Everybody's predicting fuel to go in an upward trend. And that's even without the current, breaking, computer system happening on the East Coast with the fuel. So I believe that is gonna be something to impact us all in the near future, greater than even the 55 cents in my opinion, from what's shown here. But I do respect the opinions of the minority what they have to say about that, but it is gonna rise.
If I could, point of order, if I could make a suggested amendment to it, just strike the word would and replace it with could, that might ease the concerns of the minority in this situation.
Where is this? Well, where's the special rules packet? What, Chuck, did you see the special rules amendment?
I didn't see the special rules back, was that?
No, we didn't change the wood. The wood's still there.
Wood is still there.
Says it's predicted. It does say predicted.
Oh, for next two?
Unless predict, unless a prediction.
I'm sorry, my copy, it doesn't have the updated.
The amendment.
It is predicted.
So, did you read the whole document then? I don't have to, amend it back.
Well, read that second word.
Okay, sorry, my apologies. I retract my.
You could- Is that, what is that? The local?
176.
You got it in front of you?
Second whereas.
Oh, I don't.
It says both the Senate and Assembly are considering legislation that if passed, analysts predict would add a 55-cent or more per gallon tax to fuel at the gas pumps and increase the cost of heating residential homes by 25% for residents in New York State. Predict. It was added in special rules. Thank you.
On the question, anything further? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Nay.
You're opposed. 12 ayes, 5 noes.
P 17721, a resolution to give way.
P 17721, resolution adjourning the May 11, 2021 legislative meeting in memory of Reverend Gaylord P. Jake Campbell, introduced by legislators Casal, Tessman, Harrington, and the entire legislative body.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. P 170, it's special rules. P 17821.
P 17821, resolution commending Rensselaer County Mental Health Commissioner Catherine Alange Coons upon receiving the 2021 What's Great in Our State Lifetime Achievement Award, introduced by Chairman Stammel.
And congratulations, Ms. Coons. I think you got the best of the best here. She does a wonderful job with that department. On the question, all in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 17921.
G 17921, resolution supporting New York State Senate Bill 6562, designating a portion of New York State Route 43 as the Rensselaer County Purple Heart Highway, introduced by Chairman Stammel.
On the question, all in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 18021.
G 18021, resolution authorizing the county executive to submit a state economic and infrastructure development investment program grant application to the Northern Border Regional Commission, Bureau of Economic Development and Planning, introduced by Chairman Stammel.
On the question, all in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 18121.
G 18121, resolution authorizing Rensselaer County executive loan refinancing documents, Hudson Valley Community College, introduced by Chairman Stammel.
On the question. G 181. On the question, all in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. G 18221.
G 18221, resolution authorizing a construction contract for the County Road 123 Ford Road Large Culvert Replacement Project, Highway Department, introduced by Chairman Stammel.
On the question, all in favor? Aye. Opposed?
17 ayes.
So moved. For the good of
There's a typo in this title. It's to execute. Resolution authorizing county executive to execute.
Urge everybody, obviously, will be, I'm sure, out there supporting our.
And mine says
troops
to
Memorial
executive
Day,
loan
and,
refinancing
watching
document.
the parade.
So it's
Out
to
there
execute.
Do our part to ensure that, the public knows that appointments were